It's Thursday. Having a public holiday in the middle of the week is really throwing me off because it feels like Monday because Kevin's gone off to work. But no, it's Thursday. So firstly, I hope you all had a nice New Year's Eve and a good start to the new year. It was super low-key around here. Thea wasn't home New Year's Eve, and she's not much home anymore. And Christy came and watched a movie with us, so we watched Togo, which is, if you've heard of Balto, it's like the kind of, there's more the full story, I guess, of the Great Serum Run with Alaskan sled dogs in 1925. So we really enjoyed that. Kevin not so much, but Christy and I really enjoyed it. Of course, lots of cute puppies in it. And for you guys who've been around for a while, you know I'm a big fan of the Iditarod, which is a sled dog race which commemorates the Great Serum Run. So yeah, that was really good. I learned actually a lot. Because you only ever hear about Balto, because he was the dog to actually deliver the serum as part of this like relay that they did. But anyway, if you want a cute family movie to watch, recommend. It's not really like aimed at kids so much. It's a Disney, but it's kind of like just a true story, I guess. So a bit exaggerated, obviously, in parts, but a good story nonetheless. Like a lot of the facts I think are true, but some of the like interpretation of the events that the sled dog team encountered were a little bit much, not quite believable for me anyway. That's certainly not the way things happen in nature. But anyway, cute movie. So watch that, and we just our sort of celebratory treat. We had spring rolls for dinner, which is something we don't normally have. So that was a nice treat. Just a very easy, throw them in the. I think Kevin put them in the air fryer in the end. So that was nice. Yeah, so watched that and then went to bed, and Kevin and I were fast asleep probably by 9:30 because I am still on these 3:30 wake ups. I did sleep into 4:30 one morning. This morning I was awake at 3:30. I think Code jumped on the bed shortly after I woke up, and then Rosie started pacing around. So I think they're all getting used to the 3:30 wake ups, and now they're getting on to that time. But I don't mind it, but I'd probably prefer to go to 4:30. 4:30 is a more acceptable time, I think. But that's fine. I just don't get much reading done because I read a few pages and fall fast asleep. That's probably the real only downside. And Kevin's always asleep before me anyway. So that's the downside of it, is I'm just not getting my reading done. But mornings are going much better. Like at 6:30 now, my medic went up for nearly 3 hours. So my medication's well and truly kicked in. If it's going to kick in, it's kicked in by now. I would take the dogs out, but the smoke in the air is still pretty ick. You can even smell it in the house, especially if you go near like where there's a door. The doors are all closed, but if you go near a door where there's, you know, a gap underneath, you can certainly smell the smoke in the air. So I'm not real keen to go out for a walk in it. Might be fine, but it's not appealing at all. So I don't think we're going to do that. I'll just have a play. The dogs play together anyway. It would be nice to see some blue sky out there rather than just smoke clouds, which is all we've had the last number of days. But obviously, I know we are so lucky compared to so many people. It's kind of scary now because some of the fires are areas that we've been to, or, you know, like down the south coast. So within a few hours, there's nothing within an hour of us south, or any direction, I don't think. But from an hour south, for a few hours, that's where we've holidayed a lot. So a lot of those areas are, have either been attacked or are under attack now. So it's kind of scary. Kind of makes me think whether we would have actually, they advise holidaymakers not to go on holidays. And I just wonder whether we would have taken that advice or not. I don't know. I like to think we would have. But if you've paid for a holiday and you're planning on it, who knows what you would actually do. But yeah, I like to think that we would not have gone. But we didn't have that issue because we weren't headed anywhere. Now anyway, we've already had our holiday and Kevin's back at work. So I've got quite a bit to do today because I'm feeling alright. I've started doing a bit of cleaning, and as you can see, Christmas is away. Kevin took the lights down for me yesterday and just hung them there, so I've got to disconnect them and put them away. But other than that, Christmas is done. I did vacuum this room, but the vacuum wasn't doing a great job, so Kevin's sort of gone through the vacuum. I believe it's fixed now, so I'll run the vacuum through here again. Okay, a little bit of updated news. Ellie has moved back home for now. She was going to go home when Athena goes to Argentina in like just over a week, I think she goes. Maybe a week on Saturday, I think she goes, so quite soon. So, but she's moved home officially now anyway, so she's moved out. So obviously not getting the cleaning done by Ellie at the moment. Christy is going to do it from next week because she's still working on her bedroom at the moment. She has decluttered a lot. I don't think I've got any before footage, which is a shame because we're definitely doing an after room tour because we thought she was minimalist before, but she has gone through and so much stuff is going, and everyone's a bit upset about stuff going. Stuff that was bought for her, the big giant hippos, because she loves hippos. I don't mind because I know she wouldn't keep them forever anyway. Eventually they're going to go. She's not going to keep them. You know, hippo's been her thing. If she ever has a child, they'll have its own thing. So that they're really into. So some kid can love them and use them now. So they're going. We've got photos of all the things, you know, so most of the things anyway, but like trophies, so much stuff. She doesn't want stuff. She's quite an extreme minimalist, I would say. Maybe not hardcore because she still wants furniture, but yeah, pretty much on the side of the minimalist. Oh, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm sure you guys get it, but we'll definitely do a room tour when her room is all done, because we are making over her room for university. The last time it was done was 6 years ago for starting high school. That was when she was 12. She's obviously now 18. So we're not repainting it, so that's good. She's happy with the paint colour in there. We're getting her a queen size bed, mainly because we've already got the queen size mattress in the motorhome, which we'll pull out the motorhome, the spare one in there, because she was happy on the old mattress anyway. And we got that one for Athena, who's never used it, never been in there. No one's actually ever slept on that mattress. So I'll get it out of the motorhome and Christy can have that. So we just got to get her a base and or headboard, or a base anyway, and possibly a headboard, new bedding, obviously, because she's going from a king single, and maybe a new desk. But I think we're just going to shorten her desk that she's got. We can do that. Kevin can just chop off the desk part because it's one of the IKEA ones anyway. And I think the drawers are pretty good for the most part. Maybe one's unit's a bit fiddly, but yeah. So we don't just spend a lot besides a new bed, but that's kind of going to be needed anyway. She's looking at least 4 years at university. Now I can't remember if I said that she got accepted into Wollongong Uni. I may not have. So she got into the honours degree that she wanted. So proud of her. We were pretty confident when we saw her when she got her mark, which is like, I don't know, super duper high. It was actually the same mark Athena got. So overall, I think it's 97 out of 100 or something like that. Very impressive. She only needed like 76 or something for the degree. So went truly over that. One said she wasn't sure whether she'd get into honours when she was going through all the depressive episodes and stuff. So she's done so good to get through all that in the year that she's had with major depression. She's done really good. So she's all excited about getting to uni, that's for sure. Hopefully it'll be a big, brand new, exciting adventure for her. Make some friends and get into some groups and some social groups that she really enjoys. Hopefully that will be, I think she'll do really well. I think she'll thrive at university, more so than she did in high school. Because yeah, I'm excited for her. And anyway, yeah, so she's got 4 years of university ahead of her at least. That's what I was saying, because the 3-year degree and then the honours program, which she's already been accepted into. So that's very exciting. I don't know where else is going, just doing her room. So hopefully a trip to IKEA on the weekend for that. So that day I think we're going to go, because we have sold the BMW. We sold Christy's old car, finally. We've been trying to sell it, I don't know, since since Kevin got his Prius, since Kevin got his Tesla, and Christy got his old Prius. So we're trying to sell it since then. So finally, seems to be sold. They paid a deposit, and I believe they're going to come pick up the car and pay the rest of it on Sunday. So yeah, they'll be good for it to be finally sold. It's been a bit more drawn out than what we'd hoped. But anyway, I've got some snoozy little puppies. Two there, Bailey over there, and Rosie beside me. So cute. I was about to say it's been a slow morning, but it's only just gone 8:30. This is what happens when I get up so early. Like if I didn't get up to 6:30, it would now be 11:30. That's why I kind of don't mind getting up so early. Because I really thought it was like 10 o'clock or something. And I just had breakfast. But no, showered, dressed, tied up upstairs. And I'm going to have my overnight oats and a cup of tea. I've also got some water. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a little list of what I need to try and, well, what I want to try and do today. Again, I'm not stressed about it. I just potter around, get stuff done. Just a bit of a tidy up and clean. And should be good. That's all I need to, oh, I was going to try to do a bit of cooking today too. We'll see how we go. I'll make my list and I'll try and prioritise and work out what I want to, what's more important than other stuff. Got my puzzle finished last night. It was good timing because I wanted to give this table a good dusting because quite on the dusty side. So I can put that one away now. Okay, that's done, and I've also got my puzzle board back that I can use again. And I did vacuum all through. I've done everything except for the family room and Christy's room, but the vacuum's not doing a good job. I had trouble the other day. Kevin's fixed it. It's better, but like, I don't know if you can see, chunks of fluff, it's still not picking stuff up. So I just had a little snack of, I think I had 3 carrots, excuse me, and the rest of this spring onion dip, which is very nice. As you can see, some puppies are snoozing, some are snoozing. And Christy is busy sorting out her subjects for uni.
Yeah, it's not fun, I'm stressed.
And Coda, you've got a little comfort toy, haven't you? You were lying on Christy's leg, there you go.
It's keeping my ankle warm, it's nice.
I'm being a bad vlogger because I'm forgetting that I'm supposed to be vlogging. So as you can see, I'm in the kitchen. Got dog's vegetables chopped up and some in the microwave. I've just cut up some potatoes to put in the air fryer. I have cooked a Guardian chicken patty for Kevin's lunch for tomorrow. I think that's what I've done in here. Since I've been up, now while the potatoes cooking for my salad, I am going to go and refill my medication for this week. And yeah, get things done. I've been feeling not the best on and off. I was really in quite a lot of pain before when I sat down for about a good half an hour or maybe an hour, and then I've sort of come good again since then. So my body doesn't know what's going on. It's still really smoky outside. It's unfortunate. So I'm missing out on good pool time at the moment because there's no blue sky and it just stinks of bushfires out there. So I don't really want to go out there, and it's not very enjoyable out there anyway, put it that way. We're all staying inside, even the bird has been kept inside the last few days. Earlier in the week it was okay, but yeah, it's pretty bad out there today. It looks, can't see that far. Christy's here doing her lunch too.
But you can't see far, can you?
No.
I just get and I go, what's wrong with that? There's no mountains.
Yeah, the escarpment's disappeared. And I think from upstairs you couldn't even really see like to Berkeley before. I don't know what outside the front's like now.
I know where Berkeley is, I've heard of it.
Just across the lake that way.
Oh.
Current lunch situation. I have Coda here. Not sure if he's asleep or watching my lunch. Laptop on my lap. Okay, nicely beside me. And then there's Rosie. No couch space left, so Bailey's on the floor. It always makes me laugh because like we've got that whole big couch over there with no one on it. It's a lot clearer out there this afternoon. You can see the escarpment again. And we actually had, look, you can see clouds rather than just smoke. And we actually had some sun this afternoon as well. And it doesn't stink of smoke. But it sounds like it's going to get worse again in a couple of days. Which is not very good. And that's just like the ash and stuff out there. That's why the pool's not looking good either. Not that I can complain, because we're obviously not dealing with too much here. Go sidetracked then looking at all the stuff on the fires. It's quite unbelievable. You can't comprehend it, especially when it's affecting areas that we've been to and that. Sort of, yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I've just done some dinner for Kevin and myself. So I ended up, I don't usually add anything to this, but I've ended up adding some mayonnaise into it. I don't know why, I don't usually add anything, but anyway, I have this time, and Kevin will want something extra with his. Oh, Christy's dressed!
It's a miracle!
I thought because you went out, didn't you?
Yeah,
I was like, why are you dressed? I was just going to go find something to watch. Me was a bit lonely today, so...
I had to get my tax file number. That was great fun. Being an adult is great. I love it.
So she can get enrolled in uni and whatnot. Anyway.
I'm not an adult.
You're 18. You're
No,
an
I'm
adult.
not. I don't know anything about adulting, therefore I'm not an adult.
You better learn quick. I just thought I'd take a moment before heading upstairs to say good night. I don't often remember to say good night to you guys, so I do apologise for that. Anyway, we ended up watching a few dud shows, and then we ended up just finding, it was a documentary series, I can't remember what it's called, but some about TV shows, and the one we goes through, I guess, the story behind a movie. The one we watched was on Dirty Dancing. It was really interesting. If you've seen Dirty Dancing, which you most likely have, and like it, it's well worth a watch. It's on Netflix. Yeah, recommend it. It was really good. Even Kevin really enjoyed it. I was surprised because he did. So we learned a lot more about the making of the movie. So the next one I think is on Home Alone, and then there was I don't know, I can't remember the other ones where the series does. Done in a bit of a weird style, but it was yeah, very interesting. Anyway, heading out to bed now. I had to read a few pages and then fall asleep. So at the moment I'm reading Adam Rippon's, what's it called? Beautiful on the inside, beautiful on the outside, inside, something like that. Yeah, it's interesting too. So I'm really enjoying it. I'm just so tired whenever I go to sleep, and I just fall whenever I go to bed, and just fall asleep after a few pages. But it's very interesting. Again, just learning more about the person and what it took to get to the Olympics, and you know, yeah, very interesting. I don't read a lot of biographies. I do every so often read one, but I don't read a lot of them. So it's a bit of a change from my normal fiction that I read. Anyway, up to bed. And I will possibly vlog tomorrow or over the weekend. I might end up putting a few days together, depending on how much footage I have. We'll see. I've still got the last bit of the holiday to do as well. So I thought I'd mix it up a bit for you though, so got a bit of variety in there at the moment until I get the holiday finished. So anyway, I'll see you guys very soon. Good night.